San Diego City College's theater is back, and they have 2 shows opening this week. Find out more in tonight's show.
County Library High School just celebrated its largest graduating class. Find out about their online program in the in-depth report.
And a big-name celebrity is establishing an institute at one of the UC schools. Find out who it is in entertainment.
It's been pretty cloudy and cool recently. Will this continue? Tune in to see.
Newscene starts now. Hi, I'm Joe Garcia. Welcome to this week's edition of Newscene, a broadcast produced by the students of San Diego City College. Every Wednesday, we bring you the latest news of the week. The college requires everyone to wear a face mask indoors, and that includes all of our crew here in our studio. We have an exemption for those of us on camera. We continue to follow all necessary local, state, and federal guidelines to ensure a safe environment for those of us back on campus, but we remain as focused as ever on bringing you the latest. We start tonight's show with some sad news. Former Secretary of State Colin Powell has passed away due to complications with COVID-19. Powell was well known for his distinguished military service and as the first black Secretary of State under the Bush administration, but his career was not without controversy. Colin Powell used false information as he argued to the United Nations for the U.S. invasion of Iraq. Powell had been diagnosed with multiple myeloma, a cancer that weakens the immune system. He was 84 years old. And on lighter news, theater lovers, we have a treat for you. Live performances are back at City College's Seville Theater. City Drama is reimagining Shakespeare's Twelfth Night and Macbeth with a local and futuristic twist. Live performances like these you see from before the pandemic begin tomorrow and run through November 6th. On Inside City, we will talk to Macbeth director Kate Stone and actor Vincent Bizzoni about the return to the stage. For more information and to buy tickets, visit sdcitytimes.com and search for theater. And speaking of City College, students can finally share their creativity in person at the Student Art Show. The City Gallery downtown is now displaying various works of art along with music and contemporary crafts. Fine art professor Wayne Holgen is part of the team coordinating the gallery opening. It's the first student show in the gallery since 2019, just before the campus closed for the pandemic. A closing reception is planned for October 27. A local educator has been honored as one of California's 2022 Teachers of the Year. Tiffany Jokerst of West Hills High School in Santee was recently announced as one of the state's 5 teachers of 2022. This selection comes a month after being selected as one of San Diego County's 21-22 Teachers of the Year. An online high school that offers class to adults has just celebrated a new milestone. Istria is working remotely this week and brings us this in-depth report.
Thanks, Joel. Caps and gowns are usually reserved for late spring, but one local program is celebrating its graduates this month. County Library High School saw 3 graduating classes across the stage last week in Balboa Park. It was a record for the program that started back in 2016. The school allows adults without high school diplomas to come back and learn at their own pace, free of charge. Among them are adults who have had to quit school so that they could work full-time or take care of family commitments. According to county data, about 13% of adults did not graduate high school. Program Director Miguel Acosta says earning a high school degree can open new career opportunities for the grads. Any San Diego resident can apply for this program and can complete the course in a matter of 5 to 18 months.
That library online high school, it's a perfect opportunity to take advantage and go for it and finish and get your high school diploma and then maybe further your education.
For CTTV, I'm Ingrid Estrella. Back to you, Joel.
Thanks, Estrella. It is exciting to see programs like County Library High School opening the doors for many San Diegans. San Diego employees are ready to rally this Friday over the city's new vaccine mandate. Some city employees are opposed to being vaccinated. This includes 90% of San Diego's police department. Up to 500 police officers may lose their jobs if not vaccinated by the city's deadline, causing a huge concern for public safety. People are expected to gather outside City Hall to protest vaccine requirements starting at 3:30 p.m. Disney and Marvel have big announcements for their fans. Stick around for entertainment. Then, later in sports, I have the latest on our local college teams. We'll be right back with more of Newscene after the break.
Queen is just my everything.
His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Welcome back to Newscene. Apple has announced its latest tech releases. Spoiler alert, it's not the iPhone 14. The company revealed new MacBook Pros, now powered by their own M1 computer chips, in 2 different sizes. A brand new variation of AirPods were also shown, which will allow for playback of spatial audio. Both these devices will be available for pre-order starting Monday and come out next week. It looks like singer and actress Barbra Streisand is launching something at UCLA. Jillian, can you tell us more?
Barbra Streisand is establishing an institute at UCLA. The Barbra Streisand Institute will be a place where future scholars can research a variety of social issues. She wants to focus on environmental health, climate change, and gender relations. It will be located in UCLA's Division of Social Sciences. And a new DC Comics movie is coming to theaters.
Fear is a tool. But when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call. It's a warning.
Warner Bros. Has unveiled its trailer for The Batman. In this film, Robert Pattinson of Twilight fame will be taking up the cape as the iconic superhero. The trailer teases other characters such as Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman and Colin Farrell as the Penguin. The movie will be coming to theaters on March 4th. And Disney has announced it will be pushing back the debut of many of its 2022 films. The media giant had to postpone one of its Marvel films, creating a domino effect of delays across the entire MCU. 5 films were affected by the changes, and several will now end up being released as late as 2023. Among the films impacted, an unnamed Indiana Jones sequel will also be pushed back, experiencing a whole year of delay. And that's all we have for entertainment. Back to you, Joel.
Thanks, Jillian. I'm looking forward to seeing all of those films when they're finally released, especially Thor. One of the newest additions to the San Diego Zoo family has been named after one of the Padres' most beloved players. A Tamanduá pup, or lesser anteater, has been dubbed Tatis Jr. As you may know, that's after the baseball team's shortstop and outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Although the pup is a bit shorter than the Padres player at only 22 inches, he is certainly the new MVP at the Safari Park. And on that note, let's move on to sports and start off here at City College. The Knights women's soccer team is on a roll. City's chemistry is taking the team to new heights. The latest example was a 1-0 victory against Southwestern College on October 15th. With this win, the team moves into solo second place in the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference. The next night game is October 19th. That will be City's opportunity to dethrone first place Mesa College. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Keeping things local, the past few days have been exciting for the San Diego State Aztecs. SDSU beat San Jose State 19-13 in a game that went to double overtime last Friday. The Aztecs remain undefeated with a record of 6-0. In addition, their ranking in the Associated Press's top 25 poll went up by a couple of spots to number 22. In baseball, the American and National League Championship Series are nowhere near over after yesterday's doubleheader. The Los Angeles Dodgers won 6-5 over the Atlanta Braves in a close one, with the NLCS now at 2-1, with the Braves in the lead. And a tight game early turned into a blowout for Houston Astros, who won 9-2 over the Boston Red Sox. That ties up the ALCS at 2 games apiece. Game 4 of the NLCS and Game 5 of the ALCS are currently taking place at this very moment. Now we go from the stars of baseball to the stars above us. For stargazers in San Diego, the International Space Station will be visible in the early morning sky this week. The space station looks like a bright shooting star across the sky. In order to make a wish upon the stand-in star, look for signs between sunrise or sunset. You can find the exact times on the NASA website. Let's turn it over to Michael and see what is in store for us in the weather for this week.
And thank you, Joel. It's going to be a pretty cool day today. We're going to take a look at our week ahead. We have mostly clear skies, a cool breeze, and some fog and clouds are coming. Current temperatures are going to be tonight around 5. In the coast, we have cloudy, and it's going to be around 54. In the inland, it'll get a bit foggy, 51. And in your mountains and deserts, we're going to have some clear skies, so you should be able to see the moon and the stars out. It's going to be a 54 and a 46. Now we're going to take a look at our weather for tonight's temperature all the way around. In Oceanside, as you can see, it's going to be about a 55, and in Sonita, it's a 55 as well. Del Mar and Escondido, we've got 51 and 54. In San Diego, around San Diego and El Cajon, it's going to be cool there as well. 50 and 54. Hamel and Chula Vista, 54, as well as Imperial Beach at 55. So grab some light jackets for that. And Julian and Descanso and Mountain Laguna, it's going to be getting even cooler and foggier over there, 49, 48, and 41. So be prepared for that. And that's all I have for weather. Back to you, Joel.
Thanks, Michael. Finally tonight, the College Media Association has announced winners of the 2021 Pinnacle Awards. And City Media Times won big. City College's student media was honored as the top 2-year media outlet in the nation. And that's not all. CTM also earned Best 2-Year News Website in the nation. CTTV is a proud partner of City Times Media. Congratulations to everyone on the team. And that's all we have for this week's Newscene. You can tune in for a new show every Wednesday evening on ITV or anytime you want on YouTube. Until next time, this is Joel Garcia. Good night, and thank you for watching.